Games to go then for Sutton, and every single game is vitally important if we're going to clinch the championship or end up in the playoffs. And today the visitors are Guiseley, bottom of the table. We beat them earlier this season at their place by 2-0. It should be another eventful ride this afternoon. Paul Doswell sticks with the same 11 that won dramatically on Tuesday night, beating Torquay with a last-minute Jamie Collins penalty. The 35th match of the season, and they're attacking towards the Collingwood Road end of the ground, and the human birds are moving from the Gander Green Lane end to the Collingwood Road end. There's John and then Harrison win a couple of headers, cleared away by the Guiseley defence, and Terrell Thomas skews away his clearance. Libbard pulls the ball towards the edge of Sutton's penalty area, cleared away. Crooks, his header was weak. Cadogan, nothing to his right, very ambitious shot. Good save by Luke Coddington. It was always rising. Quick clearance. Butler with the goal kick, cleared away by Rooney. Walton wins the header. Goes all the way back to Jamie Butler. Bowls it out to Collins. Lifts it forward onto the chest of Harrison. Gets it back from Bolarimwa. Loses out to McFadze. And now on to Libbard. Manages to keep the ball from going out of play. Low cross in towards the near post. Miskicked at that near post by Rooney. Falls to Southall. Down the left-hand side, takes on John and beats him at the near post. That was a dangerous cross in towards Butler. Southall went past Louis John a bit too easily there, didn't he, Duncan? To the visitors, 0-0. Luke Coddington takes it onto the chest of Holden. While they're intercepted by Louis John, plays it up towards the halfway line, where we'll find Harrison. Well marked at the moment by Crooks. Now it's Hatfield. Infield to Libbard, and then Rooney with a first-time shot! Oh, tremendous save from Jamie Butler. That was a very good effort from John Rooney. First-time shot on the half volley, always rising, but Butler had to scamper to his left-hand side and did well to turn the ball around the post. Throw in from Cadogan, a long one towards the near post, flicked on, good save, oh, it's poked in, and it's Terrell Thomas. Terrell Thomas with his first goal for Sutton, and it's come after 34 minutes, a long throw from Cadogan, flicked on, well saved initially by Luke Coddington. And Terrell Thomas was the quickest to the clearance from 6 yards. He prodded it home. Real strong attacking bench for Paul Doswell and Ian Baird to use when they require. Flicked on by Libbard. Davis up towards the halfway line. Harrison now to Cadogan. Try to play the ball at the outside of his right boot. Harrison wins it back. Now to Bolarimwa. One-on-one with Palmer inside the penalty area. Bolarimwa, left-footed shot. Smart save by Luke Coddington. Fantastic save by the Guiseley goalkeeper, tipping it over the crossbar. Bolarimwa glided past Palmer on his left-hand side. Left-footed shot. and a really good save with his right hand. Thank you very much, Duncan, as the ball thrown in. It's John! Oh, good save once again by Coddington. Once again denying Louis John. This time it was a left-footed shot low towards Coddington's right-hand side. And once again, the Guiseley goalkeeper denies Louis John for the second time this half. He's made 3 good saves. I think the first one, as Duncan was mentioning on commentary, was a reflex save. He expected him to make that. The second one, denying Bolarinwa, was a top-class save. And this one, maybe once again, didn't get his full power behind it, Louis John. So Coddington did well, but it was only about 8 yards away. And there was a crowd of players in front of him. Guiseley still in the game, trailing by a goal to 0. Until time added on at the end of this first half. And Sutton win a free kick, which Thomas takes brilliantly to Bolarinwa. St. Ledger's behind him, Palmer's in front of him. Bolarinwa to Eastman, sold him short, gets it back. Bolarinwa goes down on the Arca D. That has to be a foul. You call that as well, Duncan. That had to be a foul, didn't he? Half-time whistle's gone. Sutton leading Guiseley by a goal to 0. Terrell Thomas with the goal just past the half-hour mark. So Guiseley will be getting us underway. We start the second half. Sutton attacking their favourite part of the ground in this second 45 minutes with a 1-0 lead intact. Headed away by Thomas. Picked up by St. Ledger, fires in across towards the near post. Butler collects very comfortably and clears right-footed up and over the halfway line. Headed away by Crooks. Davis wins the header to his right. Eastman, first time cross into the penalty area, not cleared, falls kindly to Davis. Can Cadogan get on the end of it? Goalkeeper spilt it. Davis, Harrison, that's 2! And Byron Harrison with his second goal for Sutton in 2 games. And Sutton now have a commanding lead after 50 minutes. It's Sutton United 2, Guiseley 0. Bundles his way past 2 Guiseley defenders, heads towards the byline, 4 inside the penalty box for Sutton. Needs to look up, plays it back to Eastman, and that's the 3rd. And that was a fantastic, amazing run by Tom Bolarinwa. Set up the goal for Eastman, needed to show some composure, and he did do so. And it's Sutton United 3, Guiseley 0. And that's surely 3 points for Sutton this afternoon, and the march continues towards the championship. Fine run by Tom Bolarinwa. Bundled his way past 2 Guiseley players. Evaded side from just outside Leeds. Holden in all blue, Guiseley with possession. Now it's Hatfield. 4 to aim for in the penalty area. Has to cross on his right foot, has to come infield. Takes a very ambitious shot. From all of 25 yards, it bounced in front of Jamie Butler. So if scores stay as they are, the lead at the top will be cut to 3 points this evening. As Wright collects, gets past Crooks, Coombs to his left-hand side. He's ignored him inside the penalty area. Right-footed shot, good save by Coddington. Low towards his right-hand side, and he turned it onto the post. Fantastic shot by Tommy Wright. You know, that's a striker full of confidence. And once again, Luke Coddington denying a player in the colours of Sutton United in amber and chocolate. Oh, it's going to be cold on Tuesday night. in the Surrey Senior Cup quarter-finals. Crooks gets there before Wright. His header runs out of play. It's a corner kick to Sutton. Beautyman, right-footed, whips it in high towards the far post. It's gone in. Oh, that's brilliant from Harry Beautyman. Absolutely sensational from the corner kick. It drifted in towards the far post. It hit the post, then hit the back of Luke Coddington, and it flew in. It's Sutton United 4, Guiseley 0. If you get a chance, they do like to say this on BBC Radio, where I do occasionally flirt with them and work. They say if you get a chance, watch Match of the Day this evening. If you get a chance, watch that goal back on SUFCtV's highlights. Quite second, quickly remember, have I written down Harry Beautyman scoring for Sutton since his return? I don't think so, but I think Terry will be right. I think that will be an own goal, because the ball hit the far post, came back into play, hit the back of Coddington, and went in, and this time across from the right-hand side from John. And a back-pedalling Luke Coddington had to punch the ball over the crossbar. Holden into the final minute. And Sutton cruising at the moment, 4-0. They don't want to concede a goal, but Guiseley are inside Sutton's penalty area. That was a good effort, actually, by Carl Southall. And there goes the final whistle, and 3 valuable points for Sutton. Goal in the first half from Terrell Thomas, just past the half-hour mark. His first for the club. Then a second in 2 games for Byron Harrison in the second half, made it 2. Craig Eastman with a third after a mazy run down the left-hand side from Tom Bolarinwa. And then the fourth from a corner kick from Harry Beautyman. Hit the far post, came back into play, hit the back of Luke Coddington, the Guiseley goalkeeper, and ended up in the back of the net. And their biggest win of the season for Sutton, and they've beaten Guiseley by 4-0.